Okay, y'all. So I'm going to address this. I'm not going to stay on long because we have a stream tonight. I'm tired and I don't know. I'm upset. And I've told Brian this for days. I feel bullied. And he's went on other platforms and talked about it, even though he will say over and over. And I'm sorry. Hi, Cynthia, Anita, Sarah, Rachel. I apologize for missing the chat. I'm upset. The community really does need to stand together. I was even going to take the video down simply because, or put it on private, simply because I love you too, Kit Kat, Charlie, Harley, Diane, Murray, Lexi Luhu, Tally Girl. Simply because I'm sick of the back and forth. I'm sick of, hey, Red Road Runner, Mary O. I love you too, Cynthia. I was going to take it down simply because I'm sick of the back and forth. And him going on other platforms saying how awful we are. Hey, Galway Girl, Monkey Moo, I love you. Kathy, Curious Capers. And, but now, even though he said, I respect Randy, I respect that because I'm allowed, hey, Lit Hot, Alyssa, hey. Thank you, Lissa. Susan, Michelle, Pixie. He said, I respect Randy. I would never do anything to go after Randy. I won't drag Randy. Well, let's read. And I put part of the comment in my description. But he's obviously threatening my job. I don't know why he involved Tawanda. Tawanda, not picking on you, but didn't you say to me that I shouldn't be recording during work or at my work, and that you would fire one of your employees if they were at work recording on social media? In fact, when you thought I got fired at my old job, you said good for them for calling. I'm not picking on you. I just wonder where that standard is now that you watch this. I know that Randy's employer has a strict policy against that. If people are going to call me out for my alleged behavior and take that behavior public by reaching a nonprofit about my alleged behavior, well, two wrongs definitely don't make it right. So what he's saying, this is what Brian does. He puts his address out there and dares. I don't, you know what, Truth, hey, Complicated, Anna, Diane, Samara. Okay. I don't know Brian's address. I heard, hey, Joanne, that he got on a panel the other day and gave his address out. I don't know, if that's true. Ella, Susan. And if he did, then that's on him. My address is out there as well, so hey, Crazy Nurse Granny. Listen, I don't think that, and then I heard somebody call CPS on Brian. If they did, I'm not for that, unless you think there's real physical danger involved to children. Y'all know how I feel about the CPS calls. Hey, Jane. You know how I feel about taking it off of YouTube. I definitely have not taken this off YouTube. I am showing, hey, misbehaving, breaking the silence, Tallulah. He is now using, I don't know. He's trying to get these people that support him to call my job, to make me get fired. Because, I'll say this for Brian. I don't think his family depends on his income to keep them going. And that's me assuming, because I know that he doesn't hold a job all the time. But the one thing I haven't done in my comment section is censor any comments if they've been for Brian or against Brian. I have let them stay. I haven't taken down any comments, but any comment on his new video where he has this pinned comment about people calling my job. Hey, Kit Kat. I already said I love you. Right, Sarah. That's what I assumed. And I'm sorry that I assumed that. It's just what I assumed. Hey, Alice, Carrie, Jennifer Custer, I love you so much. Oh, I forgot. So that's why I have to stay on focus. On this video where he has pinned this comment about calling my job. Anybody that's been in the comment section, thank you. I'm going to pin that. That has defended me in any way, he's removed their comment or he's blocked them. Cynthia got blocked. I haven't done that over here. I have let everybody say, yeah, he made a video this morning. He blocked Cynthia. Shell, how many damn times does this creep have to prove? Right, exactly. Come on, y'all. See, so now, and let me just say, my job doesn't have a strict policy about going live on YouTube. I don't even think we have that policy. We don't have any secret recipes or anything. And I was on my break. I was taking a little break, but he's more than welcome to call if that's what he wants to do. But I don't think CPS should be called if it's revenge, because like it's complicated said, that's hard on the children. But even though Brian knows my character, he knows that I would not, Jilly, yet he erased all your comments, Jilly. And they can defend him all they want. When my job gets called, and if I lose my job over this, then they're going to defend that too. Yesterday, because okay, he started using the excuse. And Brian, I know you're watching and you are definitely not blocked in here. He started saying, now he's blaming somebody else for saying that he has biracial twins. No, he doesn't. The mom of those twins is a white woman. They're not biracial. I mean, the lies keep coming. He wasn't saying he was going to call your job. It was more like, where was the outrage? No, Amanda Lynn, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said Randy's employer has a strict, let me read it again. If people are going to call me out for my alleged behavior, then take that behavior public. That's what he said. Please, all right, move the trees and see the forest. You know that I have rode hard for anybody that I feel is doing right. Even this is not right. Tawanda didn't call his job. I don't think he was saying that Tawanda did call his job. I guess Tawanda said something about his job. And so he's comparing me and Tawanda. Okay. Then I said 2 wrongs don't make it right. Brian, you know as well as I do that you was planting a seed for people to call my job. And you know that. Me, who was on your panel? I was on your panel the day before yesterday, Brian. And you are more than welcome. I will drop you a link here. And this is only for Brian, guys. It's like I said, I'm sick of this. I feel Brian, okay. If you wasn't planting a seed, you wouldn't have pinned the comment. Come on, Brian. You wouldn't have pinned it. You wouldn't have mentioned my job. You wouldn't have mentioned my job at all. What does me providing an income for my family have to do with me stating an opinion? Okay, I don't think that's the real Brian. Brian, if that's the real you, type in chat. Brian St. John, Nikki. And nobody's going to stone you in here, Nikki. Brian, if that's really you that's trying, hey, B, I would be mortified if my husband, I know. Oh, I'm afraid to do this. Is this you, Brian? No, that's not Brian. They were trying to porn me. Oh, okay. Brian, say something.
I did.
I didn't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, look. All I was trying to do was ask Tawanda if because Tawanda came at me because these people called my work and I had to tell them that they fired me. And Tawanda said, "Well, good for them. You shouldn't be on social media using your phone." She said, "Good for them for getting you fired." And that's all I was asking. I was asking, look, if I was trying to get people to call your work, Randy, I would have. I know where you were.
Absolutely trying to get people to call my work, Brian. Please be honest.
Oh my God, I'm not trying to get people to call your work. I was asking Tawanda a question where everybody could see it, Randy. Why would I want somebody to call your work? What you're doing?
Then why would you bring my work up?
Because because Tawanda took part in people calling my work and getting me fired because I was doing lives.
Can you not see that you are bullying me?
I'm not bullying you. I'm not bullying you. I've made no threats toward you. I would like for you to take the video down.
That was a threat. That was a threat. And I'm gonna tell you something. That absolutely I feel like was a threat. And I'm not gonna let you manipulate me. I want you to speak to me.
Why do you think that is a threat? When I asked Tawanda a question about her double standard, her standard was.
So you think Tawanda should call and get me fired, correct?
No, I don't think anybody should call your work.
Then why bring it up?
Because Tawanda thought it was funny when somebody did it to me.
How many times have I stood up for you, Brian?
Randy, I'm not trying to get people to call your work, or I would have put your work in there.
Everybody knows where I work. I've kept it no secret.
Right.
Because I'm not ashamed.
You have this point that I'm this racist, and everybody should know. Even Long Island Girl said she was going to reach out to her nonprofit and let everybody everywhere know that I was a racist. Right? You loved that comment. So
okay, what did I tell you on your channel? I like everybody's comment. Every single person's comment I have liked on there. I do that so they'll know that I acknowledge that and I appreciate them watching my video or commenting. I like all comments.
You don't have
against me.
You don't have a single like on any of my comments.
Well, Brian, but I responded to your comments.
But you're just saying you like all comments.
Okay, apart from yours that I have responded to.
Mm-hmm.
That
Look, and you want to talk about bullying, right? Look at your mods right now.
Okay, they're upset with you, Brian.
And I'm upset with you. But that's still bullying just because they're
okay. If you didn't want people to call my job, then why was I brought up this morning? Why?
Because I was showing in that video how you told me about how doxing was bad and it was dangerous. Right. But then you had Long Island Girls comment under there that wanted to take my real name to her nonprofit, which is off of YouTube, and tell everybody I'm a racist. That is a form of doxing. I was trying to show the hypocrisy in that.
Okay. Tell me, what is her nonprofit organization?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But all I know is what she said.
Brian.
All I know is what she said. She's going to tell everyone I'm a racist.
But we don't know what her nonprofit organization is.
Right. And the comment that I left, I did not tell where you worked at.
Everybody knows where I work.
Do you know where I work?
No.
Okay, but I didn't tell people.
And I don't know where you live. Yes, Miss ATX, it is. I don't know where you live. I don't know the city, the state. I don't know anything. And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Because I'm not going to be accused of doxing you, of CPS, of...
I know that you're not going to do any of that, Randy. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I know that you won't do that. So I don't care what anybody else says. If they try to
encourage it.
Right. And I know that.
I don't.
But my point, Randy, is if you can sit on Diane's and tell me how bad doxing is.
It is bad.
Right. Also, spreading a false rumor of your opinion is that I am a racist.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Wait. Brian, say that sentence again. Please, verbatim, say that sentence again.
I said that your opinion is that I'm a racist. That's just your opinion. You're not going to believe me when I tell you that I'm not. So it's still your opinion.
Okay, listen. Prove me wrong.
What do you want me to do?
Time will tell. That's all.
Do racists attend KKK rallies?
Yes.
Well, not. I don't go there to say I don't like this kind of.
Yes, they do.
I don't go. Yeah, they do. Okay. Do people who are against the KKK go protest against that hate group?
For sure, some will. Absolutely, especially if they live in the hood. But this is my thing.
For show. Now, when I do it, it's for show.
No, I didn't say that.
Because I've also been to KKK rallies
some do for show. I have went and protested against it, and I've never taken a video.
Right. I took a video because I wanted to share it with the YouTube community that this kind of hate should not exist. That kind of, now bantering a little. Okay, I'm gonna tell. Let me give you this. Let me put it this way. I was wrong for coming at John the way that I did with those racial type of things. John was also wrong for some of the things that he did. Okay, I was wrong for doing that to John, but it's not the entire race. It's John.
But okay. But like John said up here that day, he said an entire race shouldn't have been targeted because of one person.
Right, and it wasn't.
But it was. Maybe not on purpose, Brian. Mm-hmm. But it was.
Yeah, but I run around using the N-word. Listen to Julie Lee's. I do not run around using the N-word. I do not deny using the N-word in my personal life, but I don't run around using the N-word.
And I say, I'm not willing to say that you run around using the N-word. Have I heard you use it? Yes.
Yes, you have heard me use it.
I love you too, Murray.
I am not a racist, Randy.
Okay, Brian.
But I'm not trying to get anybody to go after you. I'm not. I'm telling you empathetically that I do not want anyone to go after you.
Okay, listen. Everybody on here, Tally, nobody should use it. Why people know not to use that word. Period.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, not in my. I live in fucking Dayton, Ohio. We have got the highest crime, one of the highest crime rates in the country, and I live in the hood. Sometimes I get when I go outside, people. I'm just walking by and what's up, my so and so. What's up? And then we use it sometimes in a joking, friendly type of manner with each other. But if I'm around a group of people where it's acceptable, I might use it, yeah. But I know that if I go to a public library or something like that, or a store where it's not being flung around, I know not to use it. I know not to use it.
You would be willing to go to your local Walmart and yell that word. Remember?
I could. Okay. So what? Let me tell you. Let me ask you this: what is your goal to let everyone?
I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me.
He's fine.
Who has been using Wendy's with her picture?
Not me.
I know. I'm trying to mute for my dogs.
Your dogs are if I went into a Walmart and started yelling that word, that's racist.
Is it?
Yes, that's racist.
Then how is it not racist on YouTube?
Because I don't yell that word on YouTube for no reason.
Okay, thanks, Nikki.
I might use it in an explanation.
Can't use that word, Brian.
Well,
but
then,
I can't tell you.
Nobody
listen, wait, let me take that back. Let me take that back. Because I can't tell you what you can and can't say. I can't tell you that. I'm not your mom. You can say whatever you want to say on here.
Serendipity says, I live 15 minutes from him and know the area very well. But she also makes comments about East End trash. East End of Dayton trash. She said, you're East End trash. 80% of the East End are black. Is she a racist?
No. Because I don't think black makes you trash. I think actions make you trash.
But if she's making a community, if she's saying that a community of people that is predominantly black are trash, would that make her racist?
No, I think she's. I no.
But then how come everything I do makes me racist? Look,
not everything you do makes you racist.
Okay,
You admit. Okay, you admit. Hold on, I have a super chat. Let me read it. Hashtag #BFergs. I support a creator who stands strong in their beliefs, even if it means you stand alone. Hashtag. Thank you. And I will absolutely stand alone in this. Hashtag BFergs.
No, you don't stand alone in it because you got a lot of people that are with you.
No, I don't though. I don't. You don't know the private hate that I'm getting, Brian.
Well, I'm sorry, Randy. I'm not sending you any private hate, and I do not want people bothering Randy over this.
Then why pin a comment about calling my job? I absolutely believe 100.
I never look. No one ever said anything about calling your job. I was talking to Tawanda about calling mine because I was doing a Facebook Live in the warehouse, and she said if any of my employees would do that, I would fire them. So now look, I don't want anybody to call your fucking job, but if you say the rules are that I shouldn't use this word and I shouldn't use this emoji. Well, we also have rules in society, too, that we need to follow. And I know that your employer is against that. So you're going to stop doing that?
Actually, the only policy that we have is we are not allowed to go on any social media and say anything negative about our work. That's our policy.
Okay. Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. You know why, Brian? Guess who's the manager?
You are.
Okay.
Or you wouldn't be able to sit down and do a live.
So do you think that I would break a rule and lose my job that helps support my family?
I hope not.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, because my point was, Randy, is that Tawanda and knew of some other people, which is still on her friends list, that actually called my work and said, this guy is doing Facebook Lives in your warehouse. And they tried to get me fired. That's one of Tawanda's friends. All I was doing was questioning Tawanda's standards.
Okay, so honestly, you're trying to get people to call my job. And if they call my job,
I'm not trying to get people to call your fucking job. Are you trying to get people to think I'm a racist?
No.
Okay,
then I'm absolutely I'm allowed to give my opinion just like you are. If your opinion is that you think people should call my job, then that's your opinion.
I never said people should call your fucking job, Randy.
Then why pin that comment?
Yeah, because I wanted Tawanda to see it. I know she's not going to read all the comments, right? I know that Tawanda goes in and reads it. If she sees her name in the pinned comment where it says Tawanda, it doesn't say everybody. I was just asking where her standards were because she thought it was funny.
Comment. I know for a fact that you have Tawanda's number.
I don't have Tawanda's number.
That you know her Facebook Messenger.
I do not have Tawanda's number. I have never called. I've never talked to Tawanda on the phone.
Kopi, Tawanda has nothing to do with me.
Right.
But Brian felt the need to put my job and Tawanda in the same sentence. And he has made sure he's went on every platform available and brought me up. You even so much as said that I ride. No, I don't know if you said I ride John's D or I'm on John's D. I'm on nobody's D, but
I might have said you're on his dick. Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah, I may have. Does that make me a sexist or something or what?
No, it doesn't. I don't think it makes you a sexist at all. I think it makes you wrong. I think it makes you a liar. I think it makes you gross. Why would you say that?
I don't know, for the same reason that John Crimes tells people to suck his nuts and lick his ass crack. Is he gross?
Listen to me. I think that's disgusting.
Okay.
I think that you saying any woman, especially a married woman, no, not especially nothing. Any woman that's on a man's D, I think that's disgusting to say. I think it's wrong to say. Yeah, a creep.
So John's a creep.
For when he tells people to suck his and lick his That's creepy. Yes, I think that. Yes.
Okay, so you have no problem being friends with a creepy man.
Brian, listen, how long was I friends with you, and did I take up for you?
Well, you did that once or twice, yeah.
A hell of a lot more than once or twice, Brian. Because I feel like when a woman comes at you and you retaliate, you get this shit in. I've said that 100 times. But when it comes down to me taking a stand against you, then I am a hypocrite. I'm riding John's D because I like John. I've always liked John, though. That's the thing. I may not agree with everything John does, but I like John as a person.
Can I read a comment? Let me read a comment real quick. It says, he damn sure did. He used your content too. You told Full On Drama you were going to sue for using copyrighted icon. Are you going to strike Brian? Well, Randy and John Crimes used my content on their thing the other day, and I haven't struck that. Nice try, Dreama. You're the one that my 11-year-old daughter owned because you were trolling us while I was trying to have a daddy-daughter video, and you came in there and trolled it, and my daughter owned you and told you to stop with this hate at 11 years old. Thank you, Randy, for that. But no, I'm not trying to get anybody to call your job. I'm not. I was just responding to.
Okay, let's take a poll. And there are people in here that support
you're taking a poll of people that follow me around.
No. There are people that are for you in this chat.
Now look at this idiot. Now he's putting his daughter in it. No, dumbass. Okay. I was telling Dreama that she came in there and tried to troll my chat while my daughter was on there, and my daughter flat owned her.
Okay, y'all. Please, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm getting.
Yeah, his fangirls are here. Serendipity, you're way behind. I'm putting Laura's PayPal link in. Why is my 11-year-old on YouTube creep? Well, for the same reason Laura Keck's kids come on hers at 11 years old, dumbass. Because we want to put them on here. Go on over there and call Laura creep. How about that? Do not call Randy subs names while this whole chat is in there talking shit to me. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go on Euclid Avenue and say that word. I don't know. Have your husband knock on the door and talk shit to me. How about that? Go on Rosedale and say that word. He said he's going to send CPS on his haters. I'm reading this dumb shit. Jimmy, you have nothing. If you guys go back and look and see me on my video with just me and my little girl sitting there, watch how 11-year-old own this stupid troll.
Okay, I apologize. I have stomach problems.
Listen to this. It's sad that you are raising your children to be like you horrible excuse for a person. Randy, didn't you say children should never be brought up?
I don't think kids should be brought up. And
they're continuously doing it in the chat. No one calls CPS on him. Yeah, you want to bet? You're going to feel real stupid when I video it when we go down there tomorrow.
Denise, I don't feel like I deserve this either. I didn't call CPS on you. I would never.
I know you didn't call CPS on me, Randy.
But I would never, ever promote somebody to make you lose your job, your income to support your family. And that is absolutely what you did. You can play semantics all you want, just like with your biracial children that are not biracial.
I never said they were fucking biracial either.
You did.
I did not. I said they were of a mixed race. I never brought that up. Somebody else did that knows that.
Apples.
Why are you saying that's apples? I never brought that up at all. Trisha did. She's like, why don't you tell them that your kids are of a mixed race, or biracial? And I said, no, they're not of biracial. They're of a mixed race. And I said, I'm not going to use them as a token in this argument.
You did say, I don't want to use my kids as a token. And I appreciated that. But then, y'all,
how are you going to tell me that my kids are not of
the mother of those twins, there is white.
How are you going to tell me that my kids are not of a mixed race or biracial? How are you going to tell me that? But just by looking at them.
I did not by looking at them, looking at the mother of your children.
Who's the mother of my children?
I'm not. You know that I know, Brian.
Have you seen her parents?
I've seen her.
Have you seen her parents?
No.
Thank you.
Okay, so he did say that.
I never once said that my children were biracial.
You did the other day on your panel whenever we were talking about it, you said I wasn't going to use them as a token, but how can I be racist when I have mixed children? That's what you said.
I said, how can I be racist when I have mixed children? If John can say, how can I be not racist if I have a white wife? John used that as a token.
But hold on. John came on here and said, I could not say that you can't.
I never fucking use my family to I never would say that. I wouldn't, because you could still be a racist if you have mixed children. I would never say that. I never said that the mother of those children were black. But do you have pictures of her parents?
You insinuated, and then it comes out.
I did not fucking insinuate. What I said was they are of a mixed race.
Hold on. Why are you getting so triggered?
You take everything I fucking say and twist it.
No. I take everything.
Kids are of a mixed race. Do I need them to come on here and fucking tell you? I'm not going to use them as a token like John did his wife.
I don't think that John used his wife as a token.
He said, I can't be racist because I married a white woman.
Okay, well, I disagree with that. I think that, you can find good in one person and then have grudges against a race. I think that.
I never said, well, my
kids, Republican Ash, I love your face off.
I never said that my kids were of a mixed race, so I can't be a racist. What I said was, I said I could say that like John said that, but I'm not using my kids as a token. Now, when you get a picture of her parents, then come see me. How about that?
Oh my gosh. Well, send me a picture of her parents then.
Why? Send me a picture of John's divorce.
I don't know anything about John's divorce. Why do you think I know everything about John?
Papers now. What the fuck is this? Is it Gestapo?
What? Listen, this isn't. You know what? I guess I shouldn't even have brought that up. You are so triggered, but
I'm triggered. I'm triggered because people take things and mix them. For one, I never brought them up. Trisha did because she knows their mother.
But Trisha, if she knew their mother, then she wouldn't say that. And
why? Because their mother doesn't look mixed? You saying that Heather does not look mixed?
Absolutely not. She doesn't. But you know what? I'm not playing that game with you. She passed away.
I don't care. If you want blood tests or something?
I'm sorry?
Do you want blood tests? Her dad is biracial. So that makes her of a mixed race. We're all the fucking mixed race.
You're right. I would rather be happy than right, Brian, and you're right.
Well,
they're mixed. They're mixed.
They are a mixed race. We all are. But I never tried to use
we really all are.
I never tried to use
She passed away, Michelle. She did. That's why I'm ending this now. I mean, I'm not going to. I don't know Trish, whatever. I don't know her. I'm not going to sit and talk about a woman who has passed away at all. So I'm done with that. I'm done with that conversation.
Died of a heroin overdose.
Okay, you realize that's how my first husband died, right?
Right.
Okay. So I don't talk about him on here, do I?
I don't think so. No.
No.
But why? All right, look, how about this? You want to talk about doxing? How do you have a picture of my twin's mother?
You know how I have it.
Did somebody take that off my Facebook? Look, did somebody take that off my Facebook and give it to you?
I have no idea.
Well, then how'd you get it? Because that's the only place I've ever put it.
You saw where somebody pinned the obituary. You saw it because you replied to it in my comments.
No, I've got pictures and videos of her on my Facebook. I don't know what.
No, I have her obituary. I do not. Somebody pinned that in the comments of my video, and you saw it.
You can't tell that she's got some mixed blood in her by looking at it.
No.
You look, but the way that.
Can you look at me and tell I have mixed blood in me? Can you tell?
No.
Okay.
Right. So how can you say my kids aren't mixed then?
Or you can't tell. Hold on. Let me turn my camera off. My daughter's walking through. Hold on, Timber. Okay.
So are you of a mixed race?
To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah. Are you of a mixed race?
To be honest, I don't know. All my life, I've heard different stories. You know.
Okay, so how can you say that my kids don't look mixed?
But you know, this isn't my real hair color. You know, just saying.
Well, how can you say that my kids don't look mixed when you?
I haven't seen your kids.
Huh?
I haven't seen your kids.
Well, then you just said that.
Honestly, we are off topic of you wanting me to lose my job. I'm just saying.
I don't want you to lose your fucking job. I take one comment and you guys blow it out of proportion. I was questioning Tawanda why it's funny for her to say, go ahead and if they got you fired, good on them. But one of her friends is kind of doing the same thing. I didn't mention where you lived. I don't know where you live. I didn't mention where you work.
You know where I live.
No, I don't know where you live. I know you live in a certain state, but I don't know where you live. Look, Randy, I'm not.
You know where I work. You know where I work. Everybody here knows where I work.
Yeah, but I don't. I don't know if everybody here knows where they work. If anybody knows where Randy works, put it in the chat along with a 1. Now, would that be appropriate? No, it's not. If I wanted people to call your work, I would have put the name of your work in there. Right?
No, people know where I work.
Oh God, Randy, come on. No, I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Does everybody knows where you work? How am I supposed to know that? That everybody. Now I know where you work. That's why I didn't put the name of your place in there.
No, you put that on. Listen, Brian, you can play semantics all you want. I know what you meant by that. I know exactly what you meant by that.
And you could take it and put Brian threatens my job all you want. If I was threatening your job, I would say call them now. What I said was 2 wrongs don't make it right. I was asking Tawanda.
So that last sentence you thought would cover your ass, but it didn't.
No, that last sentence is what I fucking meant. It doesn't mean it's good. If I needed to cover my ass, Randy, I wouldn't have posted anything.
Okay, so you insinuated. Are you trying to say you did not insinuate that you have looked up the policies of where I work? Because you did insinuate that.
I've worked in the restaurant industry for a long time, Randy, and I've worked at the same company you have before.
Mm-hmm.
I know what the policy is.
Okay, so is there a policy about going live on YouTube?
No.
He was asking people to report you, period. I truly, with all my
heart, fucking God,
I believe that. And Brian, I know you, and I know how you work.
Oh, you don't know me at all. You sat here and said you don't even watch my videos, so you don't know me.
Oh my goodness, I have.
You really think that I want people to call your work and do you harm?
Yes, I do think that.
Oh
I do think that. I think absolutely.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous that you put that comment in there.
The comment doesn't say for everybody. The comment starts out with Tawanda. If I wanted somebody to go after your work, I would have just dismissed the whole Tawanda thing and said, look what Randy's doing right here. I think that's inappropriate. Maybe I should take what I think out into the public world. No, that's not what I said. You're going to take everything I say and make a big old mountain out of a little tiny molehill.
Well, I'll read the comment again. Okay, yeah, I will.
Go ahead and read it. There's no shame in it. I wouldn't have put it there. I was asking Tawanda. I was asking Tawanda something about
Tawanda, in parentheses, not picking on you, but didn't you say to me I shouldn't be recording during work or at work, and that you would fire one of your employees if they were at work recording on social media? In fact, when you thought I got fired for recording at my old job in the warehouse, you said, good for them for calling. I'm not picking on you. I just wonder where the standard is now that you watch this. I know that Randy's employer has a strict policy against that. If people are going to call me out for my alleged behavior and take that behavior public by reaching a nonprofit about my alleged behavior, well, ... 2 wrongs definitely don't make it right.
Do you see me asking Tawanda a question?
Yes, I do. I see you asking Tawanda. No, Rachel, you'll never be blocked in here.
That wasn't meant for everybody to go call your fucking work. But if they take it that way, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't think that you intend for everybody, Randy, you intend for everybody here to think that I'm a racist.
No.
Well, I don't intend for everybody to call your freaking work. I don't want nobody to bother you.
But if they do, not your fault, right?
I can't stop people from thinking I'm a racist, can I?
Yes, you can prove me wrong, which I have begged you to do. Prove me
wrong. I told you that me and John both went hard, and maybe I was wrong for making them particular statements because he's sensitive. Then
no. Okay, you're not wrong because he's sensitive. You're just wrong. It's not because he's sensitive. It's because it's wrong. Any kind of racist sayings is wrong. Any kind of racist symbol is wrong. It's wrong. But just like you said, I can't make you apologize or not feel how you feel. Just like you, when you said,
and you can't make me feel.
If people call your job, not my fault.
I can't, because I never told anybody to call your job.
No, you just insinuated that maybe my job should know.
Randy, would you like to see me go outside and a bunch of guys be out there saying, "Are you that racist motherfucker?" and just beat the living piss out of me? Would you like to see that?
No.
Well, then take the fucking video down. Period.
Or you're going to keep bullying me.
I'm not bullying you.
The other day I said, Brian, I am absolutely feeling bullied by you. That made you go harder. That made you go harder at me.
No, I didn't go harder at you. I was being respectful to you. You're not insulting me. You're not threatening me.
No, I'm not threatening you.
And I'm not threatening you either. You just seem to take it that way.
That absolutely is a threat, Brian. And I said,
look, Randy, if you
meant it, I know how you meant it. Everybody here knows how you meant it.
You're telling me how I fucking meant something again.
Yes.
I meant to ask Tawanda a question.
So you put it on a public video?
I don't have, look, she's got me blocked from Facebook. I don't have her phone number. And I know that she's been and she's answered me before when I've asked questions. That was a threat.
That was a threat.
Listen to B. You stayed up all night getting clips to make that Brian. No, it took me about 10 minutes. I didn't stay up all fucking night.
I haven't cussed him once, but he's cussed several. It doesn't matter to me.
I haven't cussed at you.
I'm not somebody that cares if he calls me the C word. I don't care what he calls me. He can't trigger me. I want to know, what is your end goal? For me to lose my job?
No, I'm not trying. Look, if you can't take and see that I'm asking Tawanda a question, that's not my fault.
Of course, it's not your fault, Brian. It's not your fault that you go on and on and on about me, is it? That's not your fault either. It's not your fault that you went on.
Because everybody in this fucking community thinks I'm a racist because of you.
Oh, no. I didn't make you put anything out. I didn't make you put watermelon emojis out. I didn't make you say go eat a watermelon. I didn't make you fucking
I
don't make you say the N-word. I don't make you do anything. I don't have that capability. If I did, I would say, poof, you wouldn't act that way anymore. I don't make you do anything. I can't make you look any
You're going to sit here and say that I'm threatening your fucking job.
You did threaten my job.
You did not threaten your fucking job. I asked Tawanda a question. If she thinks it's so bad,
semantic.
I asked her. That's not a fucking semantic. I asked Tawanda a question. I said, if you think it's bad for me to be at work, right, using YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and that people should have called to get me fired, then why haven't you said anything to Randy? That's all I'm saying.
How do you know she hasn't?
I don't. That's why I asked.
And what do they say when you assume?
When you assume someone's a racist, it could be dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you assume that people should call my job, it could be dangerous.
I didn't tell anybody to.
You know what? It could be also be dangerous.
I tell no one to call your job.
What you don't want? If I lose my job, I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands, Brian, and I'm gonna.
I do not. Yeah, and if I get out here and get my ass beat by a bunch of black guys that think I'm a fucking racist, I have a lot of time on mine too.
How would a bunch of black guys even find me?
No, I'm talking about me.
But I'm talking about they would have to. Okay, if I'm the one that's making you racist, Yeah. So you're saying that it's me. I'm the one that made you throw up watermelon emojis.
No. But I threw up watermelon emojis, but that does not make me a fucking racist. Just like it doesn't make John a racist to talk about 180 skin. It doesn't make him a fucking racist.
Okay, all right. Maybe one group of watermelon emojis wouldn't make you a racist, but maybe saying "Go eat a watermelon, boy."
Yeah, after
maybe
somebody
saying, hold on, let me speak. How or saying go back to your Africa, going back to Africa, that doesn't make you racist?
I never told anybody to go back to fucking Africa.
Okay, did you say your country then, or go back to where you came from?
I never told anybody to go back to their country or where they came from.
Okay, listen, you have said multiple times, you've said racist things, yes or no?
No, I've said mean things multiple times.
You've said racist things multiple times. So 1 row or 2 rows, however many rows of watermelon emojis, does that make you racist? No. Okay, I'll put this out.
You're getting watermelons in your chat right now.
Do what?
You're getting watermelons in your chat right now. Are they racist?
If I have watermelons in my chat, they're to be removed immediately.
You've got them. But are they racist? There's no black people on this panel.
Hold on.
Was I racist when I threw them at Mandy?
Yeah.
I was racist when I threw them at Mandy.
Yep.
Mandy's white.
I don't care what color she is.
So we can't.
Okay. You know why you were doing it just as much as well as I know why you were doing it. Just like the other people. Oh, so now fruits raises. You knew exactly what you were doing.
You said that when I took a watermelon and threw it at a white person, I was racist.
Thank you.
Is that what you said?
You called somebody a convicted rapist and MapQuest his apartment. You didn't give 2 shits if someone hurt him. You put your info in a chat. Is that protecting your family? That's true. Now putting your info, I don't know about.
And we've already had the doxing conversation.
But if you put your info out there, people are going to. You have said yourself you want to be controversial, or that you are controversial.
I am controversial.
Okay.
Well, like if you put your info out there, like I don't know where you work at, maybe people will come after that. I don't know. I'm not asking them to.
Bring it.
I'm not asking them to.
If this is the fight you want, Brian St. John, you've got it.
I'm not asking anybody to call your work. If you want to see it that way, I can't help what you see.
Thank you for taking the watermelons out. I don't allow that in my chat.
Mm-hmm. And there's not a single
it's more than just watermelon
on this panel, but now you're banning watermelons for everybody. Should we eat them?
I myself love watermelon. I'm gonna eat it all I want to, but I'm not gonna throw watermelons at a black person. Sorry, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say the N-word. I'm not going to.
But you also told me,
a boy.
Randy, told me that I was a racist because I threw a watermelon at a white person. Come on, man, save it with the watermelon.
For the reasons you did it, yes, because Mandy has your back, and hey, we all need people that has our back. You know why you did it. You know I know why you did it, and that's all I need.
I did it to piss John off. John, not his entire race.
But it affects an entire race.
No, it doesn't affect an entire race. Because I could show you another black man that I got into argument with that said, I know Brian is not a racist. So he's of that race. So it's not an entire race. It's a few, but not an entire race. Because I can tell you a guy that I got into it with, and John himself has said, I know Brian's not a racist. After the watermelon comment, John himself said that.
Flowered for life. Thank you. I'm staying strong.
Race can be a culture, and I put the definition under that. Sometimes I say the African American culture. If you look it up, the African American is a culture. If you look it up, it's also a race, but it's a culture. And when you say the African American culture, you're talking about the way that they struggled to become equal and came through the racism from years ago. That's a culture. The people that fought.
I cannot make Brian change his behavior, and I know that. I know that. I would like, and B said it best the other day. When somebody is even my age, I'm not done learning. We're never done learning. But for somebody to make the excuse, somebody made the excuse for you the other day. Brian's still learning. What?
How's that an excuse?
What are you still learning?
I learn a lot from this community. I learned not to use the R word from Diane and Wendy's, and I haven't used it.
You didn't already know that?
Well, no. A lot of people didn't. That's why they did the live, to show people why it's wrong. And I accepted that. They were right. And I don't use it. And I don't like it when people use it around me. All right. Then you guys were telling me about how doxing is so bad. Right.
And you didn't know that? You didn't know that it could put somebody's life in danger?
I don't know. Do you know that calling somebody racist when they're not and they walk outside could put somebody's life in danger? Because you admitted on my channel that, yes.
You are giving me so much more power than I have, Brian. I don't have that power.
When I asked you, I said, with my children living in a predominantly black neighborhood and people thinking that I'm a racist because it's out there on YouTube, do you think that's dangerous for my kids? And you said, yes.
He said, I need to leave John alone. Okay, but you said the people in your neighborhood, no, you're not racist. You can go out. You said to your neighbors, you can say the N-word. You said that. Your words, not mine.
I can use it in the neighborhood.
How can I convince people in your neighborhood that you're racist if they know you in real life? I can't.
You're convincing a bunch of these fools on here.
No, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. This is stuff that.
Do you see this chat at all?
I do see this chat, but listen, it is your actions, Brian. It's not me. That's what you have to please see. If people call my job because of you,
would you be happy if I just put a gun to my fucking head and blow my fucking brains out, my racist brains out? Would you be happy then? Because I don't like being labeled a fucking racist, and I'm asking you to fucking stop it. That's all I can do is ask you to stop with this bullshit narrative.
And what did I say today? I was honestly.
Okay, all right. So you look. As long as you label me a racist, this is what we're gonna have. I do not want to be labeled a racist.
Y'all, here comes the threat. So here we go. Listen up. Go ahead.
I don't appreciate this. I'm not a fucking racist, and you're not going to turn me into one by trying to call me one. I do not like this. It fucking bothers me because I'm not a racist, and I've always stood up against it. So what? I threw some fucking watermelons at one person. Who cares if he's that sensitive? Who gives a fuck? He's not that sensitive when he's telling these women there, suck my dick and lick my balls. He's not that sensitive then.
He apologized for that.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, John, that I offended you.
You offended me too, Brian.
Okay. So what do you want me to do? Go outside and just hey, y'all, I'm a fucking racist. Come beat my ass. Would you be happy then?
No.
Well, then take the fucking videos down and stop with the bullshit because I'm not a fucking racist.
So you're going to keep bullying me, right?
I'm not bullying you. Jesus Christ.
Brian, stop.
How am I bullying you? I'm right here talking to you.
Sarah, I'm definitely giving him his platform to speak. I'm not him, just like he's trying to censor me. He is welcome to say what he wants. I said today, I was about to take the video down simply because I'm sick of the back and forth. I'm sick of getting sick clips where he's on panels.
That fucking lying ass video up there about me being a racist is up. I'm going to continue to fucking bring out every hypocritical thing that anybody who had said that. No, it's wrong for you to sit and call me a racist, but give John a pass for making fun of somebody's white skin.
Are you kidding me? I gave John 0 passes.
Where's the video about John? Is this right?
How many videos down is that live about John? Go look.
I don't see a name. I don't see the name. John, is this okay?
Okay, I'll tell you the name. Hold on.
No, it has to. If you're treating me the same way as him,
hold on.
John, is this okay?
Hold on. Let me.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you think that it's funny? Do you think that since John made jokes about his white skin, do you think that's racist?
No.
That's the problem.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is you're threatening a woman now.
I'm fucking threatening you. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're bullying me.
I am not fucking bullying you. I'm telling you.
You can't. You, sir, are not allowed to tell me how I feel. I'm not allowed to tell you.
And you're going to tell me, how are you telling me that I feel like I hate all black people?
Let me speak. You are telling me You're not feeling bullied. I've told you repeatedly, I feel bullied by you. You won't stop. When I go to take the video down, you pin a comment that says I should basically call Randy's job.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't say call Randy's job at all.
No, it doesn't flat out say that, but people are not stupid. So please don't
Apparently they are.
They are.
You know what? People must be stupid, because if I wanted people to call your job, I would type in call Randy's fucking job, and this is where she works.
Just like you said, because I've let people know where I work.
Oh, fuck off, Motley.
Mandy, do you want to come up? Because I don't mind taking on too.
Brian the racist. Brian the racist. What do you want me to do? Put a gun to my head? Is that what you want? Would that make you fucking...
How did my mom die? Do you know?
Well, would that make you fucking happy? What do you want me to do?
How did my mom die?
You want my kids to get slapped around or something? Is that what you want?
Why would I want your kids to get slapped around?
Because you already said you knew it was dangerous, and you still are on with this bullshit.
Oh my gosh!
You don't believe me?
My mom killed herself, so shut the fuck up about suicide.
I got the right to my fucking opinion, just like you do.
That's not an opinion.
That is an opinion.
You're going to kill yourself over a video?
Is that what you want? No, it's not over a fucking video. I don't want people out here thinking I'm something I'm not. And you keep pushing this shit.
I'm not pushing a damn thing. I was one and done with you. You're the one that's been on every panel that you could get on.
If you were done with me, then why is this video up?
Because you tried to make me lose my job.
I'm not trying to make you lose your fucking job. That thing says nowhere to go attack Randy. Look, I'm telling you,
now that is I know
Randy's job. Stop sending her fucked up emails. This is between her and I. Do not call her job. Hello. Do not call Randy's job. Are you satisfied now?
Oh, y'all, somebody unblock Full On Drama. She's been nice to me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Full On Drama called CPS to my house.
No, Full On Drama. I was watching a chat last night, and he or she, I think it's a she.
It's a guy. His name's unknown.
Oh no, I think it's a girl.
No, it's a guy.
God bless you too, Julianne. Thank you. Hashtag Julianne. Okay. I know I treat people how they treat me. And right now, I feel like
you have a CPS caller in your chat right now that calls CPS to my house. We have to go down and talk to them.
He said last night that they absolutely didn't call CPS.
But he put up a video saying he was going to and was asking for my name and address. That's doxing.
I didn't say that. That would be doxing. If he put your name and address out there.
Excuse me?
If they put your name and address out there, that is doxing. Yes.
No, he was asking for it so he could call CPS because my wife told my daughter, shut up, go to bed. It's not a girl. Full On Drama says, if any single girls want to meet me, then here's my number.
Hello? Okay.
No, Full On Drama didn't do that at all. You can go see the video. You're even under it commenting. Only Full
Can y'all and y'all?
What is it you fucking people want from me?
I want you to leave. I don't know what I want from you at this point, because so far you have tried to manipulate me with suicide, because that's how my mom died.
Oh, Jesus Christ! And you just take things and fucking twist it.
Please tell me how bad I am again.
I didn't say you were bad.
I am again, please.
Nobody said you were bad. You're taking things and twisting them up.
I'm not. That's what you're doing. I'm not.
Christ. Didn't you hear me say yesterday, Randy, you're a good person. You'll always be a good person. And now today,
I'm not perfect. But for you to threaten my job.
Nobody threatened your fucking job.
Diane's coming up, and you can ask her. You can simply ask her what I said about somebody calling CPS.
I had no business reaching out to Rachel when Rachel thanked me.
Do you have Sin 7 blocked?
Who?
I'm trying to calm down, y'all. I'm about to lose my shit because the whole gun to the head thing. Everybody that says that that is probably my trigger when somebody threatens suicide, because that is not how it goes down. That is not how it goes down, Brian.
Oh, so you're saying that people that threaten it don't really mean to do it?
No, most of the time they don't. Most of the time it is emotional manipulation.
Hi, Nene. How are you doing? Oh, the hypocrisy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am missing your chats. I mean, your comments. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I want people, listen, they have to see Brian for Brian. You can show people the good, or you can show people the bad.
There's both with Brian.
There's both with Randy.
There's Randy, I see more good of you than anything. I don't see bad in you at all.
Then why would you want me to lose my job?
Where did I say I wanted you to lose your fucking job? Can you post that?
Everybody, the comment is on my community page. Put it up there.
Okay, where does that say I wanted you to lose your job?
It's an insinuation, Brian, and you know that.
You're a fucking mind reader now? I didn't know you were psychic.
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
But when I'm sitting here telling you, I do not want people to bother you. Do you not believe that?
I know, Harley. I need to shut it down. I know, but Diane wants to come up, so I'm going to let her come up and say what she wants to say. Cynthia, please unblock Cynthia.
I don't have Cynthia unblocked.
You did. You blocked her on your Skittlepox channel.
Oh, because that Sin girl?
Yeah, that's my friend. Yes, we're very, very close.
Yeah, but she keeps coming over there making rude comments, and I don't want to see them. If she
defending me.
Huh?
Defending me, Mary O. Only 3 to 4% of people talking about suicide go through with the act. Please, Brian, stop. Hashtag Mary O. Thank you.
Brian,
did you just hear what she said? She said she thinks that people that attempt suicide are just being overly dramatic.
Who said that?
You said something like they don't mean it, or
no, I didn't say that. That is how my mom died, Brian.
No. We're talking about people who threaten suicide, not people who have actually done it. And I've got people in my family that's done it too. I know it hurts.
No, you don't know how it feels.
I do know how it feels. I have people in my own life kill themselves.
What?
I know how.
Brian, can anyone hear me?
That was my mom.
I know.
You. Oh my God. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was here. What is going on? Why is Randy upset?
She says I threatened her job.
Okay. Well, listen, Brian, in that comment, because I read it.
Mm-hmm. Why did you just ask why everybody else?
Wait, let me finish. Why did you even have to mention Randy?
Because I was bringing up, first of all, that comment starts out with Tawanda. I'm asking Tawanda a question.
Then ask Tawanda a question. But you put Randy's name in there. You have to know how that looks.
I asked Tawanda a question. How am I supposed to reach Tawanda? Let me know.
Well, why did you put Randy in there? And why did you mention jobs, period? I don't understand.
Because Tawanda took part in a group of people, and one of them is still her friend, that called my work because I was doing Facebook Lives at my work. And Tawanda thought, well, if they called on you and got you fired, then good for them. And I asked Tawanda, okay, what is the standard now that we see Randy doing the same thing? What's the standard now?
Brian.
I never once said people go call Randy's work. Because for one, that's shitty as fuck.
Brian, you're twisting words.
I am not twisting nothing.
You are. You're trying to make it. Listen, Brian, I've gone back and forth with you. I have gone back and forth with you in emails because I don't like the things that you do. I don't like that you interfere in people's lives. I don't like
it. So your opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion. What do you mean my opinion doesn't matter?
Your opinion of me reaching out to Rachel saying that was wrong, it doesn't matter because she greatly appreciated it and her family.
Well, because but here's the thing that you're not getting about the Rachel situation. What is going to happen is she's known Pink since she's 16 years old. That's somebody that she looked up to. They had a falling out. One day they're going to be able to mend it. we on the internet should not be interfering in people's real life and their real relationships.
Well, as long as she appreciates that I honed in on Roger's.
Yeah, and she got some, and you know what? She got some nice money and gifts, and got it for her children, and she showed everybody. Okay. So what? But one day she's going to make up with Pink, because that's a woman who she's known since her mother died at 16. So why are we interfering in that? I don't understand.
Because she didn't know that person that she's known since she was 16 was videoing her brother and sending it to people.
Yeah, she sent it in private.
Yeah,
she
but
sent it to me. She never.
Diane, did you hear Rachel say? Diane, did you hear Rachel say that she was specifically told not to take videos?
Listen. I heard what she said. You'd think that I didn't listen, but the point is, you're the one that made it public.
I made it public because she was using his son, her brother, for sympathy.
Did you or did you not put his video up?
Yes, and she thanked me for that.
So okay, so you put it up public for everybody to see on the internet. She sent it to a few people to say, "Listen, this is what's going on in my life." She sent it to me. I never made it public. No. Brian, you keep twisting things. It makes it hard.
Hey, look, as long as Rachel and them appreciated Diane, much respect to you, Diane, but as long as Rachel and her family appreciates what I did, what you're saying right now doesn't matter.
I know, but I don't care if they appreciate it or not. My point was that you should have never done it.
And if I would have never done it, they wouldn't have known that Pink was going up there.
And so what? And so what?
So what?
And so what? They would have never known it.
Pink is not allowed at that nursing home anymore because of it.
Well, listen, I can put my 2 cents in about that. And Brian, you got me to cry.
I didn't mean to make you cry, Randy. Jesus.
Well done.
I'm not trying to make you cry, Randy, and nobody's threatening you.
Oh.
But okay, I share personal things with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not that crazy about Pink myself, but if she shares something private with you, then I think it should have stayed private because y'all were friends. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not understanding if she shared something private with me. Who are you talking about?
Thank you, Nanny C. I'm talking about thanks, P-Day. I'm sorry, y'all. I never
and don't make my Randy cry.
Yeah.
I didn't make Randy cry. I didn't say anything.
Then he said that
why is she crying?
I said I used to
why is she crying then?
I don't know. I haven't been
my job, and 2, the suicide thing.
Nobody fucking said anything about calling your work, Randy.
Brian, you're lying.
I'm not the perception of it.
Randy doesn't cry.
Look, if Tawanda
I don't cry, but when he brings up the suicide thing, and I tell him, I'm like, Brian, stop. That's how my mom died. Stop. Then he said, well, Randy said nobody that does it. Said, I mean, come on, stop. You don't know. I don't put my life on here. You don't know things that have went on. Stop with the suicide stuff. Do I want you to kill yourself? No, I don't want you to kill yourself. Do I want you to look in a mirror? Yes, I do.
Look, you got somebody.
I got to be the one to hold that mirror up.
You got a sexist in here, Tammy Vaughn. Go change your pad, Miss Brian. You have a sexist in here. Can we do a video about that?
Yeah, we can do a video about that after you see that everything that you're doing is bullying me.
I'm not bullying you at all.
And how many emails do you have to send Diane?
I won't email Diane again. And I told her, if you're sitting up here talking about that I'm a racist, then that's bullying to me. I've asked you nicely.
Nanny C, I didn't say anybody that attempts suicide.
You said people that threaten it.
No, I didn't. The people that talk about it most of the time don't do it. My mom killed herself in front of me. So please, can we move on from that? Don't say, it hurts. I know, Sarah. Hashtag Sarah.
How are you going to tell me that I don't know it hurts? Well, my niece went out and did that. And then my cousin did that. How are you going to tell me? You also told me Those kids ain't.
You're right. You're right, Brian. You know everything. You know everything.
Well, I guess you know everything too. You try to tell me
not racist
that
at
you
all.
know my kids aren't mixed, but you're mixed, and we can't tell you're mixed.
I didn't say I was mixed. I said, am I mixed?
I don't know.
I asked you a question. You sat there. Listen. Blonde hair, blue eyes does not equal mixed.
Right.
But I'm sorry, their great-great-grandfather on their dad's mom's brother's side was black. So therefore, Brian's not racist.
I never said I wasn't racist because of that. Jesus fucking Christ. You're taking everything and mixing it to the way you want it to sound. I never once said, well, I've got mixed kids, so I can't be racist.
That's how many supporters you've got that have came at me and came at me and came at me.
Yeah.
And good on you for having that support. Good on you. And if they can see this and still support you, good on them.
Look, everybody's had bad things happen in their life. I don't know what's going to trigger you. I didn't make you cry.
No, listen, I can't say that he made me cry. I just cried. And I don't cry. It is rare that I cry. But y'all have no idea. For days, I have been telling this man, I'm feeling bullied.
I can't help that you feel bullied. I would like for you to stop telling people that I'm a racist. And if you don't do that, I'm going to have to show the hypocrisy. You do that for some people.
What hypocrisy? Show me a watermelon that I've thrown. Show me a black person that I've spoke down to.
No, the hypocrisy, the hypocrisy is you think I'm a racist because I threw a watermelon, but you have total pass for John for making fun of somebody.
No, Brian, wait a minute. Brian, she never said that you were a racist. What she said was throwing watermelons is a racial.
Randy, do you think I'm a racist?
She never said she thought you were a racist. She said that was a racist thing to do.
Randy, do you think I'm a racist? Because she has said it before, Diane.
I did call him a racist. And you know what? That was probably wrong. Maybe you're not a racist. Maybe you just do racist type things. How's that? Better?
Okay, all right, let's get somewhere. I would agree with that.
Okay, then I will change my post to say
I would agree that if someone tells me suck my dick, N-I-G-G-A, I might throw a racial slur back at them. I would agree. But that doesn't make me a racist. That makes me a guy that's in an argument with another man.
No, no, because you wouldn't tell a white man to go eat a watermelon.
Boy. No. Well, so why would he call a white man N-I-G-G-A?
Maybe that's his vocabulary.
That's his vocabulary, right? Right. Okay, that's his vocabulary, and he can have that, right?
Brian, you can have any vocabulary you want. I can't tell you what to say. Just like the suicide thing, I can't tell you what to say.
It seems like you've got this whole community that just wants me to fucking die. They would do videos saying good riddance. I do not appreciate you thinking or calling me a racist on here, and I'm asking you to kindly stop.
Love you, Shonda Britt. Thank you.
I'm asking you to kindly stop that because it's not true, and for some reason you don't believe me. You and I don't have to talk to each other.
What did we learn from childhood? Actions speak louder than words. You can yell, "I'm not a racist," all you want, but your actions are going to tell people whether you are or not.
I just told you that I agree with you that I made some racist comments.
Okay, so I will change it. I don't even think my live. In fact, my live doesn't say that you're a racist. What it says is Brian St. John or BSJ. Is this okay?
Yeah.
That's what it says.
You have a video of John up saying, "Is this okay about 180 skin?"
Oh,
okay.
Brian.
But I confronted him on Makeup Mobster's panel about that stuff.
Is everybody in the internet calling John a racist now?
I don't know if they are. I don't know. If
I'm getting hate mails too.
So am I.
Okay. So that's what happens when you talk about race on a panel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am not a fucking racist. I'm not a racist. How many times do I have to tell you that? When are you going to believe?
I won't be silenced, Julie. He can't bully me into silence. I want my life.
I'm trying to bully her into silence.
A racist.
I am asking her to stop spreading this false rumor.
Brian,
Listen,
the whole reason,
BSJ is a woman abuser. Am I? I'm not. I don't feel like
I've
I'm being
never said
abusive
that.
to Randy. I don't feel like I'm being abusive to Randy or rude or anything. I don't.
Brian, the
You
reason
have
that
yelled at me. You have punched some or beat on some table at me. Do I think?
No, that's me being abusive to the table.
I think you have been aggressive towards me, but
yeah, maybe aggressive. Yeah.
I put myself in this situation. I gave him the link, so I'm not a victim of that.
Right, and I don't give my bullies a link.
Brian,
Brian, you know damn well you have no reason to worry about me other than this banter.
Can anyone hear me, or am I just talking to the?
Go ahead, Diane. I'm sorry.
Brian, the reason that all the racist stuff came up, you know why it happened. You know the words that you've used, right? You haven't used the N-word, and you threw the watermelon. You know, and you tried to get around it. You knew that throwing watermelons was a racist thing. You knew that. You are old enough to know that.
Didn't you call John a racist?
I did because I was angry, and then I apologized.
Okay, I threw the watermelon because I was angry and I apologized.
Let me finish, Brian.
I threw the watermelon because I was angry and I apologized. I threw the watermelon because I was angry and I apologized.
Okay.
Is that reasonable enough?
Well, but you went around and around and around.
I'm telling you right now that I threw the watermelon because I was angry and I apologize.
But
and
it was
I won't
racist.
do it again.
But you do realize that you avoided admitting that was racist. You said, I threw some fruit.
No, I didn't feel like a racist that hates an entire culture of people when I threw that watermelon. I did it.
But you threw it at a black person, not a white person.
No, I threw it at a person.
No. I'm sorry,
Brian. You admitted that. You admitted on your one.
I did it to piss John off. I admitted that I threw the watermelon at John because he was a black person and I knew it pissed him off.
Right. Okay. All right. Because he's a black person, you threw a watermelon.
Right. And maybe he was making fun of 180 skin because he was a white person and it pissed 180.
I'm sorry. It's not the same thing.
Okay. I don't think it did. It piss 180 off that he talked about his skin.
You know what? Yes, it did. I'm starting to think that Terrell was right when he said the black race is superior to all other races. I'm seeing it. It.
Go, Terrell.
Yeah, what?
I don't know, Terrell.
Terrell said that the black race is superior to white other races.
I say that clever ever.
And I'm seeing it. Terrell's right. Terrell.
No, Remy, it's not the same thing. Remy, it's not the same thing.
No.
Let me finish.
Let Diane speak.
Okay, Remy, it's not the same thing. I'm sorry. Throwing a watermelon at a black person is not the same thing as calling a white man pale. I'm sorry. Do I think that
he didn't call him pale, Ray? He didn't call him pale, Diane. He said
than white. I don't care. I know
you don't care if a black man talks about a white man's skin.
Listen, I said
Terrell, you are absolutely right.
Time out.
Time out.
Remy D, let me tell you something. That watermelon, Kool-Aid comment, that was about how many months before Laura was even over here. That purple Kool-Aid comment was way before Laura came in. That
and the purple Kool-Aid signifies Laura, not Ray.
Please let me finish. That was before Laura came here. So that was not about Laura. That was about a black person drinking cheap purple Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid. That's what that was about.
I like how you interpret things to sound the way you like them to. You're right.
I interpret how
You're right. You guys are absolutely right. Look,
I present facts how they are presented. That was before Laura. Are you willing to admit that?
Randy, I'm going to give you a sincere apology right now.
Okay, but
I am sorry.
Are you willing to admit?
I am sorry that I threw watermelons at John because he was a black man and I wanted to hit him as low as I could. I apologize for doing that. And I won't do that again. And I'll watch my remarks as far as race goes from here on out. But there's nothing that's going to make me believe from this point on that the black race is not superior to the white race. Terrell was 100% correct. I'm sorry, John. I will not throw watermelons in the chat again. I apologize for my racist antics at you. I will not do that again. I won't do it again. And then Kit Kat, fuck that apology.
That's not what that means. Okay, and if you think, I don't care what race you think is superior.
How about you shut me up, Roadrunner?
When you get on here and you say your opinion,
I think the black race is much more superior than the white race at this point.
Listen, what he's doing right now is he's still going at John. Which John's at work. He's not listening to any of this. He could give a shit.
I will tell you that I apologize for throwing the watermelons at him.
So, but the people that are defeating him, let's not listen. Remy, I respect you for sticking with people you like. I respect that.
That's a hollow apology. No,
don't worry about that. If your apology is sincere, you know it.
Look, you have made me be sorry that I put those watermelons in there. You've made me understand that it's racially incorrect, and I won't do it again. That's between me and you, Randy, and you won't catch me doing that again. I apologize for that. Okay? Thank you for standing up and showing me where that was wrong. Okay? But that does not make me a racist at any standing. But when Terrell
coach, because he put a comment on there about my job.
Yeah, go read it, figure skating coach. There's nothing in there.
Please go read it, figure skating coach.
Because I asked Tawanda a question, and she thinks Randy, if you really think that I'm that mad at you to want to come after you, you're sadly mistaken. You really are.
Brian, you didn't need to put anything about a job and put Randy's name in the same sentence. You see how it looks. You know that, Brian.
But that was not my intention to have people call Randy.
All right. Brian, whether it was your intention or not for having people, it looks bullyish.
Okay, look, Randy. Let's say this. I know this already. I already know the answer to this question because I know that you manage, right? And somebody called your work and said, well, Randy did a YouTube live on your company property. What are they going to say to him? They're going to say, so what? Now, I was just asking Tawanda a question because she thought it was funny that I allegedly got fired from a job for doing the same thing. I was just calling Tawanda out on her shit.
Well, then just call Tawanda out. There was no need to.
I did call Tawanda out. And
there was no need to word it. You're not listening.
I did
there
call.
There was no reason to word it the way you did.
Why? Because one of her friends is at work on a video, doing the video thing, and Tawanda thought that those people that called my job about the same thing, good for them. I was just asking Tawanda.
Okay, but then where does Randy come into that?
Because Randy and Tawanda are friends.
No, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Brian, listen, that's ridiculous.
Let me say something.
Asking Tawanda a question is ridiculous.
Brian, let me say something, please. Stephanie Brown and all the people in here that what I find sad in this world today is what I see on panels. It's not people trying to communicate. It's somebody waiting for one person to stop talking so the other person can talk. Instead of listening, they're just waiting for their chance to defend their behavior.
Especially if they don't agree with them.
Do my best.
There's been many times that Diane and Wendy have said things and I have agreed with them. Okay. They do a lot of good for this community. But they're not always.
Going back to my statement before I was interrupted because Brian's trying to talk and not listen. This is what this entire world's problem is we don't listen. I love that when Peter Mon says, remain teachable. And if you say I taught you something, then I'm going to take that at face value, Brian. I'm going to take that at face value.
Trust me, Randy, I won't do it again.
But don't do it again because I say, do it again because you feel.
I don't feel like a racist.
I'm not. Listen, you did racist things. I said I will change that post to say a racist comment. But the name of my
Randy.
Let me finish.
Oh my God.
The name of my live is not Brian is a racist. In fact, I didn't put your real name in the title at all. So you trying to manipulate me into thinking that your neighbors are going to come at you. That is manipulation. I didn't.
Randy, when I asked you, I said, do you think that it's dangerous for my kids to go out in this neighborhood and play after you've done that? You said yes.
No.
You said yes.
You said if all my neighbors think I'm racist, would it be dangerous for my children to go out? And I said yes.
Okay, then.
I'm seriously doubting that your neighbor
is manipulating you if you've admitted that you know that it's dangerous.
Well, Brian, you're the one who said that you can go out in your neighborhood and use the N-word.
I can, and I do.
So, all right. Well, that doesn't even make sense.
Because Diane, I live in a predominantly black neighborhood.
I know, so then why would it be dangerous for your children? How is anyone going to know that there was a panel on YouTube where you were talking about throwing watermelons? How is
how's anybody going to know that Pink's name is Pink's name if they didn't see it on YouTube?
Well, I'm not catching on. I don't
because you went to that woman's Facebook, you zoomed in on his hospital bracelet, went to her Facebook, found her, and told her. Hold on, I gotta
no.
Hashtag Southern Grace. You are loved and adored. All my heart prayers. Love you, Southern Grace. Thank you.
Crazy Nurse Granny, why don't you go stir some crap somewhere else? I'm trying to. She said, I know his neighborhood. Okay. Well, Sandy, come on over. I know his neighborhood, right? And I live in a predominantly black neighborhood.
Well, again, it's not making sense to me that you, in one breath, you say I can go out in my neighborhood and use the N-word.
I can. No. She wasn't saying the ER word. She was saying, can you go out in there and use the word NIGGA? And I most definitely can.
Oh, well, to me, that
both words I would know better than to go and say.
Both words to me are the same. I don't care if it's a hard R or an A. The only people that should be able to use that word to each other are black people.
Right. And you said to each other, right? And I agree with that. Do you think that a black person should refer to a white person as that word?
Well, why would they?
Well, John Crimes did that to me.
What backlash has he got, Stephanie Brown? What backlash have you got from this, Brian?
I'm getting shitty emails. I'm getting trolls that are calling me racist left and right.
Where? Because I literally have I've made sure that I watched your comment section. I haven't seen that at all.
You're not seeing it here in your comment section?
In my comment section, because you're coming at me and they're defending me. They're my friends.
I'm not coming at you, Randy. I'm not coming at you. I swear to God, I want nothing but the best for you. I do not take this as something
listen, I'm sorry with you putting, even if you use Tawanda's name, with you saying something about my job.
Okay.
I don't feel like you want the best for me.
Well, I didn't tell anybody to call you work, but I'm thinking that if you want to spread around and have Long Island spread to her nonprofit that I'm a racist, then maybe
I don't know Long Island, and I don't know what nonprofit organization. Okay, CPS was called on him, Ash. Okay, let me tell you how CPS calls work. They call probably weeks before they show up. Okay, that wasn't a backlash from me. People are dicks. I don't think that CPS should be called on anybody unless they think a child is in danger.
Yeah, and let me just say, the whole thing with the full-on drama, being a Makeup Monsters channel, she in no way ever said anything that would make that person think that she was agreeing with CPS being called on you.
I know that. I said, yeah, people sent me.
I just want you to know that, because I saw some things going back and forth, and that never happened.
Yeah.
Because I don't want someone being blamed for initiating something or someone to do that.
But guess who's going to get blamed? Me. It's been blamed in this chat today. And y'all know better than that. Y'all know me.
Randy, have you ever lived in Ohio?
Huh?
Have you ever lived in
Yes, Mel, I do remember.
Would you believe that I was actually born in Dayton, Ohio?
Yeah, I think you told me that. Have you ever had CPS come to your home in Ohio?
Not in Ohio, but I have in Tennessee. Hell yeah.
I've had them 4 different times come here, and every time they leave a note. They tell you that you need to be in their office on a certain day.
Not here.
Right, but that's how they do it here. So they left a note, and we have to be there tomorrow. This was 3 days after Full On Drama told everybody to call CPS on me because my wife in the background told my daughter to shut up.
Yeah, but you do realize that there's no proof that this person, Full On Drama, did it.
No, there's no proof that I'm a racist.
They didn't do it.
Well, he said he was going to do it. He was asking.
And I'll tell you what goes on usually when CPS is called. Okay. And the reason let me just say too, I am a mandated reporter. I have not called CPS on anybody on YouTube.
Right. You shouldn't.
Well, no, there was one woman that other people called on that. What was her name? I forgot her name. She did lose her kid. She did beat the shit out of her kid on live.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's beside the point. Repzilla has a video of it on his channel.
Hey, listen to this, you fucking stupid bitch. Don't come here and say I got a note, you prick.
Hold on.
There they go again. That's sexist.
Brian.
That's sexist. I'm a prick.
Brian,
that's sexist. No, you got a man-hater in there. Your mod is a man-hater. Right? She called me a prick. She's a man-hater. Right?
What? Why is that man hate? I get called a prick all the time. But that's a different word for a dick.
Yeah, right. So me throwing a watermelon doesn't mean I'm a racist.
Okay, Brian. Semantics. But
it's not semantics. She just called me a prick.
Here, what they do when CPS is called here,
you're a dumb bitch, Kit Kat.
They have the right to go to your kid's school, which they do without the parents' consent. They speak to your kids privately.
Well, go find one then.
Then they come to your house. They go to the school first because they want to talk to the children away from the parents to see if something's really going on. That is what CPS does.
Listen to this.
I don't understand why CPS would leave a warning note.
JR, Rachel appreciates me calling you stupid fuck.
Brian, can you stop?
Can you get the chat stop?
Okay. Hold on. Chat.
Because if the chat keeps calling me fucking names like prick, I'm gonna call them all dirty cunts.
Brian, stop.
Okay.
Well, no. Wait a minute. Okay. Why is it Brian stop?
Let me speak. Chat.
Fucking dirty cunt. Prick racist dick.
Stop. Okay, you gonna let me finish? Chat. Stop calling him names because if he calls y'all names, just let's not call names. Let him speak. Okay. Let him speak.
I didn't manipulate poor Rachel, dumbass.
Stop it.
Videos are
Stop it, Brian. People are, like you said, people are allowed to their opinion.
I'm allowed to my opinion too, then I guess.
Absolutely.
Right. So if I'm a dirty prick, the person that said it is a filthy cunt. That's my opinion.
Wow.
That's just my opinion. You just said people were allowed their opinion.
You're allowed your opinion. If you think that, then that's, yeah.
Yeah, this is the real St. John. When you come at me.
No, this is not what they want.
Then tell them to shut the fuck up.
Did you just hear me ask the chat? I was in the middle of me asking the chat to stop. You
what
started screaming the word.
Dirty fucking slut.
What?
No, your chat saying what a piece of shit. What a dirty slut. The one that said it. I mean, this is how it's gonna work. I have a right when they come at me to come back. You just said so. You said people.
Thank you, Miss Number.
Please have him.
I just hate that. I just hate that word.
I hate the word. I hate the word. I hate that these people are writing in a chat. They're not coming at you in person. It's me and Diane on panel with you trying to resolve something, and you're worried about the chat calling you names. But you have sat here and defended behavior. You apologized. Why couldn't we go on from there?
Low life, dirty bitch.
But
can we see the cards that CPS left? How much?
Names. Here's the thing.
Look,
Calling names
look,
are
I've got the card right here. I've got the card that CPS left right here. If I show it, who's going to give me $500?
I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I'm saying
I might be a nutsack, Sim, but you're a dirty, filthy, stinking cunt.
I find it odd that CPS gives you a warning to coach your kids into what to say.
Of course you can find it out. Well, how much are you going to give me when I go in there Friday morning? How much you give me if I prove you wrong?
I didn't say. I said I'm not saying that you're lying. I said I find it odd.
Why do you find it odd? That's their policy.
No, their policy is to not give you a warning.
If they think that the children are being beat or there's severe drug abuse, they might bring the cops to your house.
Robin.
I don't know what their complaint is, but I'm telling you, they left a note on the door, and it tells us to be down there tomorrow at 2:00. They have some concerns.
Okay. Well,
there's another time that, look, Randy, honestly, there was another time that I was sitting here at my computer. My door's right next to my computer. I heard my screen door come open, and then I heard it shut. So I looked. I saw a card from CBS, and the lady was walking away. And I'm like, what is this? And she says, well, it gives you instructions right there. We need you to come down and talk to us. I said, well, you can come talk to me now. And she goes, no, I'm kind of busy right now. She said, just come down and talk to us. That's the way they do it here. I mean, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, and
show the note. Sure, as long as John brings up his divorce papers, I'll show the note. Who's going to give me $500 for showing the note?
I don't listen, we don't need to see the note. It is what it is. Whatever. I know how when somebody out of what's the right? I can't think right now.
He's lying. So Serendipity thinks I'm a liar. Look, Serendipity, you're way behind again on putting Laura's PayPal link in this chat. That's your job. Can you do that, please? Thanks. He's a liar. He's a liar and an abuser. Well, you're a stinking, filthy whore and a slut.
Stop.
Brian, that language doesn't.
No, I know. Calling somebody a liar is that language to me.
No, calling someone a liar and somebody calling somebody a filthy whore is not the same thing. Sorry.
Why not?
Because it's gross.
They're both insulting.
But it's gross.
Imagine what John did.
Brian, it's gross language coming out of a man.
Period. Absolutely. It's meant to be gross.
Live in Ohio, they go to school and house is what is complicated. I mean, and maybe whoever
they come to the house. What they're going to do is they're going to talk to us about what they think the problem is. And if they think there's a case, then they'll want to do a home visit. They've done plenty of home visits.
Okay. And all I'm saying is then the report must have not been bad, because if it was like saying there is like physical abuse in the home, they are going to go to your kid's school first.
Well, according to Full On Drama, he's saying that Nicole was verbally abusive to one of our kids by telling her to shut up. We all know that that's not anything for CPS to really come to. So it's not like somebody's calling and saying, look, he broke his kid's arm or he's beating on his kid daily. So maybe if they thought that the kid was actually being physically abused, they may show up with the police. But on this one,
I can't control how he's being allowed to speak. I want him to admit that. I mean, no, I don't even want him to admit. I just wanted people to see that this is the level we're going. I respect Randy. I don't want anything bad to happen to Randy.
You want to see the level we're going? Look at your chat right now.
And I have asked them to stop, but you keep going, and they're not going to stop as long as you're going.
I didn't come in here calling any of your chat.
I know that. I know that, Brian. I know that.
Disabled wife abuse. Disabled wife abuse. Now, why is that person still here?
I don't know. I'm missing part. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm missing a lot of the chat. I don't know if you abuse your wife or not. I don't want to talk about the.
You want to hear from my wife, Nicole?
Don't involve.
No. Let me stick up for myself here. Because you got someone in your chat that claims I abuse my wife.
Well, I feel like, okay.
Nicole? Okay, she's on the phone. And then John sat up here and said I put her head in the toilet?
You admitted to that.
I did not admit to that.
Please, no more names. So he doesn't call names, please.
I didn't admit to that. She's brainwashed.
Stop.
I did not admit to that. I flicked toilet water in her face because she hit me in the face with a pissy baby diaper.
Okay.
I don't even know why any of this is,
I don't even know where it came from.
Has ever been made public on YouTube. I don't even understand.
Ash.
Hey, Serendipity, are you being abused? Nicole, they're going on and on.
No, we're not going on and on. Somebody said it in a chat, not up here.
That I'm abusive to you.
They're full of shit.
Do you want me to leave this house? Do you feel threatened by me? Do you want me to just pack and leave?
I'd like for you to leave YouTube.
Yeah, that's what she doesn't like, because she sees people like this that make their own determination. Do you think my wife is stupid that she would stay with an abusive man?
Randy on her panel. Don't look at the chat. Thank you, Mary O.
And John Crime said on her, said he put his wife's head in a toilet. Nicole, did I put your head in a toilet? She said I put my head to the seat of the toilet and I flicked water in her face.
That's much better.
Well, that's because she put a pissy baby diaper in my face and rubbed it in, Randy. This was 11 fucking years ago, before we had kids.
Well, then why are people still talking about it? And why
because John brought it up the other day on here,
Why? But how did it become made public?
Because me and Nicole were talking about some of the funny things that we've been through in our relationship, and it was like, "Hey, remember that?"
No, then don't do stuff like that, and you won't have it.
You can't be on Facebook and do anything like that because someone might misinterpret it. Thank you very much.
No. Okay, listen. That hasn't been misinterpreted. That is just behavior that my husband and I don't do. But if my husband and me, if we get in a fight, YouTube is not going to know about it ever.
Well, we were just sitting and talking about some of the funny stuff that we went through, and it was like, remember that one time, blah blah blah, and people took it to mean that I'm a racist or something.
Listen, what they find funny, some of us don't find funny.
Well, do you think that my wife is stupid? That she would say? Look, the fact of the matter is, I actually rescued her from a man who was abusing her.
Oh,
we've had a petty little fight here and there, but then we went on to talk about how we don't do things like that anymore because we learned from that behavior. But you'll never hear that part of the clip. All you'll hear is Brian put his wife in the toilet.
Okay, but listen.
Do you think it's right for a woman to smack a man in the face with a warm, pissy diaper? What if you did that to your man?
That's not even a question here. That's not. Forget it. We're going off topic.
Yeah, because I don't know why that would happen. So no, I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that to my husband. That would never be a scenario in my house. We're not perfect. Don't get me wrong.
You are gross, science freak. This is
I don't see
created by your video.
This is what I'm going to tell the people that say I'm dividing the community. How? Either like me all the time. I'm the same person I was before I got upset with Brian than I am now. I'm the same exact person. If you liked me then, you like me now. If you don't like me, that's fine.
Hey, Jilly Lees, my wife is challenged. Why put your head near a toilet? She slapped me in the face with a warm, pissy diaper.
Me and Mel argue a lot. Well, not a lot, but we get into it and we still love each other. Her and Diane still love each other. They just don't know it. There's that.
I will tell you that me and her had that little spat, but I'll tell you one thing that I would never do, John Crimes, and I would never cheat on my wife.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he wanted to bring up my relationship.
Up here.
He wanted to bring up my relationship with my wife when I wasn't there.
But John isn't up here. I am.
I wasn't there when John said that.
I'm the one that streamed from my job. By the way, I took a break and sat down and got on Diane's panel. Yes, I did. I'm the one that streamed from my job, not John Crimes. I'm the one that started this because you put that in a sentence. That's what this is about.
No, I'm talking about John when he said that I put my wife's head.
I know what you're talking about, but what I'm saying is John's not up here.
And I wasn't there when John said it. But one thing I haven't done was ever be disloyal to my wife. I've never cheated on her, and we've maintained our marriage.
And we don't know what John did in his marriage, do we? I don't.
We know he doesn't have it, so it didn't work. Me and hers is working.
Okay, my first marriage didn't work either. I didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. There's that.
Remy says, don't talk about his marriage, please. But he was talking about my relationship yesterday. Tit for tat, man.
No, it's not. Tit for tat
How
goes
do we
low, low, low,
know-
low,
how
low
do we
until
know
somebody
that?
loses their job. And if I lose my job, I'm going to have more time. You don't want that.
Oh my God, Randy. I don't want nobody to call your work. How many times do I got to say that?
Have you erased the
Well, for
comment?
one, yeah.
No, have you
I
taken that
know,
video about
I
me
know what
erasing
you're
it?
going to say. Have you erased the comment?
Nope.
All right.
Remove it.
I'll probably remove it.
Remove it. It looks bad.
I'll probably remove it.
No, he's saying that because I said that about the stream. I was about to remove it, but he
Oh,
pointed
you're
out
welcome,
something.
Barbarella.
He pointed out something that is right. Is that I did not name my stream Brian St. John is a racist. I did not name it that.
Do you think I'm a racist, Randy?
No, I don't know if you're a racist or not.
Thank you.
I will
That's
say
all I
that.
want to hear.
I do think that you do racist. You have racist behaviors.
Sure. I have my behaviors are that if someone is coming at me, I'm going to go at them hard. That's my behavior. It has nothing to do with color or anything else. I don't see black people as any different than me. They are people. I don't, and you're not going to force me to.
I can't force you to do anything. Black people are no different than you. You know what? Someday you may need a kidney, and you know what? It may be a black person's kidney you get.
And,
So
and you know what? I would gladly accept it because all kidneys are the same.
All humans are the same.
Exactly, Randy. That's what I'm trying to say.
But the thing is that you knew, like you said, okay, you said I went the lowest I could to hurt him. So the chat is, I mean, admit to the ones that are hating on me that was racist, that was a racist behavior.
I really wish they would not hate on you for this. Yeah, Randy, I can tell you,
it's okay. I can take it. I honestly,
Randy, I can tell you honestly, I admire you for taking this stance. I really, really do. I don't care if you believe me or not. I admire you for standing up for what you believe in because that's exactly what I do. I admire you for that. Okay, you've made your point. This does not need to continue.
Who is streaming up my stream?
I have no clue.
Kimberly Lou, you are garbage. You can call names all you want like a child. Your family must be so proud of you.
I love you, Diesel.
Actually, they are
streaming my stream.
Laura, probably. Laura's got to get where the drama is, Randy. I apologize, Randy. I'm more concerned with hurting your feelings than anyone else's. I think you're a good person.
Go on at Sarah. Leave Sarah.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I turned on a different stream to see if somebody's streaming my stream.
Yeah, Laura is. But Randy, I'm trying to tell you, it hurts me more that you are being attacked for sticking up for what you believe in. Because I've always said that you're a good person. You're going to continue to be a good person. I'm more concerned with how this is affecting you. At the same time, I don't want to be labeled racist. I don't want this to hurt you, Randy. I'm not trying to hurt you. You got my word. I'm not trying to harm you. I'm not.
The job thing was trying to harm me. It was.
No, because the job thing was a question to Tawanda. It had nothing to do with somebody.
And let me say this, Laura, I do not stream your streams. Do not stream my streams. If you want Brian on your panel and you want to talk about racism, then set your stream up.
Laura has this. Laura said,
I'm sorry. I don't want to make this about Laura. I'm just sick of people streaming my stream. If they want to watch, they can come over here and watch. Right. I don't like people streaming my streams. I don't like people using my content. I don't like that. I don't do it, and I don't want anybody else doing it. If you want to show a little clip of what goes on, that's fine, but not my whole stream.
I'll say one thing about Laura and racism. She said that people use the NIGGA word are low class, low type of people. That's what she said. And John uses it all the time.
Well, listen, we are going to actually have a panel on racism. We're going to do an actual panel on racism. We're going to have panel guests up there, and we're going to start talking about all the racist shit that goes on YouTube and in this world. Because if people think that racism is dead,
I know it's not, right?
Be sure that you let them know that you called a black man a racist and then took it back, Diane. Please.
She didn't take it back. She apologized for saying
it. I didn't even know that came out of my mouth.
Apologized.
Yeah, she said she didn't even know that
And
came
that's,
out.
no, that's not going to be part of the stream.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be, no, it's not going to be part of the stream.
Well, let's be fair, Diane.
You know what I would like to see?
You did say, you did say,
some people of color come up there and tell how racism affects their life.
That's what we're going to be doing.
And I would like to see people watch that and then defend some of this watermelon throwing behavior.
Oh, so you're going to do a panel about me throwing the watermelon?
No,
well, maybe you should have.
No,
maybe you should have. If my name is mentioned in that, maybe you should have. Maybe you should have a couple white folks that's been up there. Maybe you should have a couple white folks that's been up there that's been labeled a racist when they're not.
Ryan, that's not what the panel is going to be.
Your name's not even going to be mentioned on that panel. And let me say, Long Island Girl, she said, I deleted my comment so that you don't get backlash, Randy. I apologize. It wasn't my intention.
Her intention was to let everyone know that I was a racist. That's exactly what she said. Everyone will know.
I know that, Science Girl. I know that. But like I said, we're doing a panel on racism, on, going on in the world today, and especially here on YouTube.
And it absolutely is going on in the world today. I said it the other day. And Brian, it's just something that's close to my heart. I believe in what I believe in. I stand for what I stand for.
And I appreciate that out of you, Randy. I would never tell you to change. Now,
And
Serendipity did a video the other day where she admitted that she was bullying me. And she admitted that she was harassing me. Her behavior has not changed because she's still doing it in your chat.
And by the way, everybody, I'm going to suggest again to everybody to watch the movie Green Book. Just watch it.
Watch the Green Book. But I just don't see how. I didn't call you. The name of the stream isn't Brian St. John is a racist.
But do you think I'm a racist?
I think you have. I said.
Yesterday you were saying
my answer. I can't. I'm not. I shouldn't have called you a racist. What I should have said is you have racist behaviors.
So does John Crimes.
Well, because he said somebody's skin was pale.
Oh yeah, that's my opinion. So we're both wrong. Would you say that me and John are both wrong for getting in this argument that involves race at all?
Absolutely.
Or skin color at all?
Yes.
Or skin color at all?
Yes.
Okay, so we're both wrong.
Yes.
Okay, can we move on from here?
I don't know. Can we? Because I haven't had stream after stream. We are actually tonight having a very, very important stream. And I didn't want to talk about you anymore, Brian. And then I saw that.
Now look at this fucker in here that says, go have a trip to China right now, please. There are people dying of the coronavirus. And you have someone in your chat making a comment like that. We're going to do a video about that? Are we going to do a video about that?
About a child dying from the coronavirus?
No, they said, BSJ, take a trip to China, please, right now. That's where the coronavirus come from. A lot of people are dying of that. But Jenny Hansen thinks that's funny. Does that make her? What's that make her? Is that funny?
Oh, okay. So let me say, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't funny. John didn't get in an argument with you about race. I did. That's true.
Right. John told John, you can actually hear John say, if he will upload the video again, I know Brian is not racist.
Then I'm sorry. Then you mentioned a joke 2 months ago to someone else. Something.
Did I mention what?
A joke.
A joke about what?
I don't know, Brian.
I don't know. Did I may have said a joke 2 months ago. What was the joke about? Don't fall for Brian's hollow concern. He's the very next, the one is inflicting.
Listen, people can't help what Randy, people can. I know that, Julie. And I love you. I think you are. Okay. Then he mentioned a joke or two 2 months ago that he said to 180.
What did I say to 180?
No. That John said to 180.
I don't know. I just know that John made. There they go.
I'm just reading this.
Yeah.
What? What does that mean?
What does what mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Randy.
You said yeah.
Well, no, I'm just waiting for you to elaborate. That's all.
I'm waiting on a text.
Okay.
Because I don't like speaking for people. This isn't a back and forth. Instead, It isn't a back and forth. Instead of owning racism, he mentioned an old home joke.
I understand that, B. I mentioned an old what?
Old home joke.
I didn't make an old home joke. I'm not sure you have to be collaborate. See, I kind of do own the stuff that I do. Do you think, Randy, really honestly, do you think, let's say I'm a true blue racist, why would I hide that?
Why wouldn't you hide it?
But why would I if I'm a true blue racist? Why would I hide it if I really thought that way?
You may not be a true blue racist. I don't think that you hate all black people because they're black, because of the color of their skin. And I certainly don't think that you think that you're superior to black people. What I said was...
I know. I'm learning now that black people are superior to us.
Okay, well, fine. Learn that. But what I said was and I said I will rectify this on my community post, that you made racial slurs, that you had, that, you know, there is a difference between a racist and someone who makes racist slurs when it's convenient.
Right.
But I don't,
I would agree with that.
It should ever be convenient is my opinion. Mm-hmm. Now, there's also a difference between prejudice, which I think, maybe you're prejudiced and not racist.
Oh, I'm not prejudiced either.
Huh?
I'm not prejudiced either. I don't think I'm above anybody. I really don't.
You have to look up the definition of prejudice.
Prejudice, I think, would mean that you just kind of think you're better than somebody else because you're different.
That makes you an asshole, not a racist. There.
Right. I'm an asshole. Yeah. If somebody's coming at me, I'm going to go hard. That's the only thing that I can admit to, because that's the fact. But as far as me waking up in the morning and going, God, I hate black people, I can't stand them. No, I don't.
But I think that it is a racist behavior when your comeback go-to, and I've said this to you before, is throwing a watermelon, or and I don't know why we're doing this again.
You could be. You're probably correct about that. The more I talk about it, the more it helps me. But I am still stuck on him making the remarks about the white skin.
Me as a white person, listen. But me as a white person, I have made comments to people about their skin tone, about it being white. Too white. I have a girl at work, and I said, "Damn, powder, when are you going to get a tan?"
As a white person.
Yes.
Okay, and as a black person, John made the same comments. Is that acceptable?
He said that he was going somewhere with his white friend, and he's going to joke on her skin tone the whole time because she doesn't have a tan. That it's just different, and you know that.
It shouldn't be.
But it is.
But it shouldn't be.
But it is different.
But it shouldn't be.
Has he ever made a joke about your skin?
No.
Has he ever made a joke about what is something? Starbucks.
Have I ever thrown watermelons at you?
Not yet.
No. But you felt the need to speak up about it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he made jokes about my friend's skin, and I felt the need to speak up about it. That's all.
When did you and that 180 become friends?
Me and 180 have known each other for, I don't know, about a year. I was a mod in his channel.
Okay. Well, you realize that John didn't say a word to or about 180 till 180 made that stream about him. And I'm not against 180. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against 180.
So if John's first go-to thing when somebody makes a remark about him is their skin color, would that be racist?
No.
But when I do it, it's racist.
Yes.
Okay, I understand.
How
about look, Randy? I apologize for.
Now listen.
Now wait a minute. I gotta go. I'm in my work. But look, I'm giving you my sincere apology.
You're at work?
No, I'm getting ready to walk out the door. My boss is out there waiting. I give you my sincere apology for throwing watermelons at John and making offhanded racist statements at John, and I won't do it again. Only because you took this stand, and I appreciate it. So I can keep my racist thoughts and innuendos to my fucking self because I don't want this on YouTube. And I would appreciate it that you take that video down. And if you see me do it again, then put it back up. Can we go from there? Can we go from there?
Yes.
I'm not a racist. I don't.
My job gets called one time, that video goes up. I'm just telling you.
Oh, well, now you just gave people opportunity to call your job because they want you to put the video up, Randy.
No, they don't.
That's
no,
not.
they don't.
Oh, God, that's not fair, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you.
How is him talking about my job okay?
It wasn't. But he twisted it around.
John's going to call. John's going to call now.
Huh?
John is going to call. I feel like, listen, I don't know if, I feel like if I don't put the video on private, then he's going to leave that statement up about calling my job. And there's going to be some asshole that calls my job.
I don't know why he wouldn't just take it down. The comment. He shouldn't have even made the comment.
Oh, no. Hey, John, you're on speaker.
Hey, what's up?
You know.
I'm still driving in this crazy rain.
It's all right. It's all right, Ella. It's okay. Hi, John.
What's up, Diane?
He said, "What's up, Diane?" I know that you're right.
I'm here with Randy, trying to make heads or tails out of something, and things are just, I don't know. Everything is messed up.
Yo, I don't want to be mean, so I'm gonna make this quick. Brian's a sweaty, racist.
Hey.
He's a racist. All black man. He keeps lying. I just want to clip any lies. Brian wants to make this even so he won't seem as dirty and nasty as he really is, but it isn't. This isn't John and Brian going at it about racism. This is about a panel that was talking trash about me. Brian wanted to be a part of it. He had nothing to do with anything to make himself a part of it. When I had nothing against him, didn't say anything to him, he decided to post racist emojis and try to bring up race. During doing this, a week prior, he got into it with another black man, and he questioned the validity of do black lives even mattering. This goes against all black people. During this, I pulled up more arguments he had with different black men, and every single time with each black male he got into an argument with, his go-to was to say racist things. If your go-to is to always 100% say racist things against another ethnicity group, whenever you get upset with them, you are in fact a fucking racist. There's no way around it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's not only a racist, but he also said that he saved his current girlfriend from being abused from someone else. So this means that he's married, but he abused his ex and beat her up, got a charge for it, saved another woman who's disabled with one hand and pushed her head in the toilet. Saved her from a life of it being beaten up, only to throw her head in the toilet and come after other people for being racist, and people are actually taking up for this guy. There is no back and forth with me and Brian about the subject of racism. It's him racist stuff, and to get out of it, he wants to go back when I said something about 180 skin complexion, which I did in the past, which I will do again in the future, because in the real world, real regular people understand that that is nothing at all racist. Talk show hosts do it, comedians do it. It's going to happen. It happens all the time. It's going to happen again. Only an upside down world will someone compare a man who consistently go at black people, who consistently questions the validity of black Americans, their lives, and compare that to being racist. So he can try to belittle the situation all he wants. It doesn't matter. Shout out to, what's his name? FOD. You make great, funny videos. It's hysterical. No one called CPS on Brian, and he's bullying you to take down a video for no reason. He can't say your video is causing him harm because I got more views, and I'm going to do a whole documentary on Brian and how a son. I'm going to do a video on a documentary on how DNA could possibly affect different generations. As one son goes out to commit a horrible murder against a 2-year-old baby, his father goes around bullying women online and trying to pick fights with African-American males to show his racism. Quite sure the news reporters and everybody in his fucking hometown will want to know this information. So your video doesn't matter. It's not going to change his life at all. Matter of fact, I will just take part of the video you downloaded and just post the shit anyway. He's lying to you. Your video has nothing at all to do. Just wanted to put that out there, Ryan. And I think it's messed up that somebody is trying to contact your job when you don't bother anybody. When you are the go-to nice person and people can see in your heart, you don't bother anybody. And when you having black people in your family, dating your children, I can understand how his racist remarks will hurt your feelings. That's all.
It does hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
But I don't want you to let the upside down world that's around you in your chat and all that stuff. That's not the real world. Nothing they say matters. That's why it doesn't go anywhere. That's why every night when people like us go to sleep, they're trying to think of a different method to continue to be mean, to continue to allow assholes to be assholes and go around and harass others.
You're right. You're right. Okay, John can't. Okay, well, wait. Now he does have a really good true crime video coming out. 180. I love y'all too. Please don't call Burger King.
Yes, and her part-time job at McDonald's.
Yeah, don't call those places. Please don't call Burger King. And 180, done. I will not. John 180 said, I don't even know how it got started with John Crimes. Let's please quit mentioning me. And 180, that's done. Because John even said on panel one time, he didn't even think you really had anything against him.
That's just Brian not owning what he did. That's all. It's just I don't be thinking about these people. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag Kev7.
I don't.
I know you don't. You're supposed to be saying this in a British accent. So y'all know the documentary he's talking about. He's being sarcastic. Okay.
Who, me?
You are.
Why? It's facts. Why? It's facts. Why do I gotta be sarcastic about that?
You don't. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it because you don't want me bullied into taking my video down. Is what you're doing.
I'm saying he's lying to you. Like, why? He not pressuring me. I called him a racist. Why he pressuring you about your video?
That's a good.
It's him trying to assert power over someone that he thinks is not. They do this to stuff people that think is nervous. That's all he does to make himself seem valuable in life, because dipping his white heads in toilet like a chicken nugget ain't enough for him. He needs to go on and find some kind of other way to harass another woman. If you are worried about seeming like a racist, you shouldn't be out here telling black men that they should go drink purple Kool-Aid and eat their fucking watermelon and calling them boys.
And listen,
your go-to against another race should not be the stereotypical epithets that people say about them if you're worried about someone calling you a racist, which could affect your family.
And he did say, okay, wait, let's clear up the purple Kool-Aid. Wasn't that before he knew Laura?
Yeah, Laura, that was January of 2019. Laura was nowhere around. No one knew Laura. No one.
2018.
Brian came after me in January of 2019. I'm sorry. January 8th came after me because he wanted to harass Marissa, and Marissa was in my chat. I think at the time Marissa had him blocked on her channel, so he got really happy, like, oh, here's a new spot. No matter what, he kept harassing Marissa, and I don't let nobody get harassed on my channel. So he got mad when I kicked him off and cussed him out. And that was his excuse to embarrass himself. Brian told you he called me a racist epithet because he said it would make me mad. It doesn't make me mad when someone says something racist. I look at what you do to yourself. Look at what he did to himself. First of all, he's lying. But let's pretend he's telling the truth. If you're telling the truth, you're worried that your reputation is going to be bad, if something happens to your family and all that stuff, because you voluntarily said a racial epithet, why would I be mad? You did this shit to yourself, you dummy. I don't get mad when someone goes racist with me. I'm like, all right, now you show how you really are. You can never hide behind the fake guys of I'm a nice guy. Nice guys don't dip their wife's head in the toilet. Especially when she only got the use of one arm. Oh, facts is facts.
That's true.
They play with y'all. They play with y'all every day. That's all they do. They go around here, talk along, and say, let me see how I can troll and make someone upset. I guarantee you I can get Randy to take her video down. Watch. I'm going to keep on harassing her. And didn't he say on somebody else shit like how he has endurance? He'll keep doing this over and over again. Why won't he do it to me? Because he know I'm not going to take my shit down. But he'll mention everything he can for you to take your video. It don't really matter if your video is up or not. It's just the fact that I don't like somebody trying to tell somebody else what to do. This is YouTube. On YouTube, you can show somebody else clip of their video. In YouTube, you can say your opinion about somebody. And all these people run around here saying that stupid ass shit that white people can say the N-word. All right. And I want a white person to say the N-word on their channel. And let's see who gets flagged the fuck down. Let's see who channel gets flagged the fuck down.
When Katie said it, people came after her hardcore, did they not, Diane?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now let's see who gets flagged down. Like I don't think y'all understand how it's silly to black people. A group of white people sitting around telling black people what word they can say or not. We're not paying y'all no attention. I just watched Kobe Bryant interview where he's chilling with his other 2 point guards talking about his life, and they saying the N-word back and forth because that's his friends. Y'all don't get to dictate to what we say to each other. Are you crazy?
That's right.
But if you go out and say it and hold your ball. If you're going to be a white person, say the N-word, then say it. Just go say it around black people then. Go say it. And when they punch you in the mouth, I want you to say, but it ain't fair. It's not fair. I should be able to say it too. See, can you finish that sentence without getting your teeth kicked in?
Hey, Ash, to be fair, I did go for Katie when she said the N-word. I absolutely did. I called her.
And we went for her when she used the R word.
Yeah, the N-word and the R word. We didn't, Katie didn't get a pass. Everybody came bad for Katie. I didn't either because we knew Katie wasn't racist. Like I just said, I said, okay, maybe you're not racist, but you have racist behaviors. If that's the difference, that's the difference. I don't know.
Brian's a racist. Any black man make Brian mad today to this future. Any kind of disagreement. The only thing his childish, one-on wife beating mind would do is going to say something racist from the future. He hasn't learned anything because he doesn't want to learn anything. And you guys keep making excuses for a man who has severe mental issues. He has Napoleon syndrome. So where he always feels that he must come and try to battle and argue with somebody for some stupid reason that leads to nowhere, except for him trying to make an apology. And he always does this. He always feels he can control the situation and be cool with the person again. That shit happened one time last year, 13 months ago. This motherfucker can't never say nothing to me, ever.
Tina, we're going live tonight on Randy's channel at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Yeah.
This little community over here does not make the rules of how the world works. You can sit over there and scream to the top of your lungs how you feel and whatever excuse you want to say for a white person to say the N-word. If you feel that strong about it, say it with your chest. Say it on YouTube so I can flag your channel down. Say it in somebody's blackface so they can knock you the fuck out. That's the real world you live in.
And I did say, I said, if you won't yell it at Walmart, don't say it on YouTube. I stand behind that.
It is, Stephanie.
Please tell me this isn't something else. But
and if everyone didn't get a chance to see HD Tutor on my channel, the self-proclaimed narcissist and psychopath, please watch it.
And then watch me argue with Brian St. John like a dumbass.
But, I'm about to get ready to go. I just want to clear this up. Every time he says yo, me and John did this, so he's just trying to get out of stuff. There is no argument. There's no back and forth. There's me minding my own business and a man who I have no beef with threw up racist watermelon emojis because he was on a panel with other people who was talking shit about me. That is not a back and forth. That is not me don't like Brian. I don't care for him. He's beneath me. He ain't even worth the shit on the bottom of my shoe. So you got to value somebody to go against him. He values me so much he can't get me off of his mind 13 months later. He loved the taste. That's facts.
Well, thank you for calling in and giving your input.
No problem. Hold it down, Randy.
Okay. Wait, you're supposed to say that in a British accent. Do it. He hung up.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wish he would take the comment down.
Yeah. Don't call Burger King. I need that job.
And don't forget your part-time job at
McDonald's.
Stephanie, go to Randy's community page.
Yeah, about what it's about. It's not about any kind of racism. It's not about that. Thank God. I wanted to be done, and I was done. When I saw that about the job, I was floored. I wasn't floored when I saw, because I absolutely was expecting, I was expecting a clip from that to come up. I don't know why, but I was. But, you know, I was, when he said I would never come for Randy and I respect her, blah, 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 and then pinned that comment about my job, which is, you know, it's still up there.
Yes, Motley. It's called Green Book.
The Green Book.
I think it's just Green Book. I don't think there's a the.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy worked with me at Burger King. Agreed, Telfer. Even though I hate you so much.
Oh, and tomorrow night we're having a special ladies' night. Kit Kat's going to be up on panel because there are people that we have warned you about in this community time and time again, and no one seems, well, I'm not going to say everybody doesn't pay attention, but Kit Kat has a story that is part of her life that should never have been shared with anyone, and people need to stop looking up information. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow night on Ladies' Night at 8 o'clock.
Sam Telfer said, "Are you really sorry, Sam?" Sam said, "Jesus, how did people learn about racism before that movie?" Diane, listen, ever since Diane has seen it, she has went on and on about how there would be no racism if people watch this movie.
No, I didn't say there would be no racism, but I think that people, what I said was that I don't think people really understand how deep racism goes. And by watching this movie, because it happened during the 60s, that people would really be educated. I don't think a lot of people are educated on how bad it really was and still is.
I will. I will, Stephanie. I will, because I do know how people work. And listen, don't call my job. Don't. I won't get in trouble, but a job doesn't like to be harassed. Oh, I know he did. Excuse me. I know. You know, I don't know. I may put the video on private and give him a fair chance at not doing anything else racist.
Yeah, don't call jobs. Don't anyone call anybody's job.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I promise y'all have known me long enough to know that I do not go to work for fun. I have to go there or I wouldn't go there. And being that I worked till 3 this morning, I'm going to have to shut this live down because I have got to rest before we go live tonight because it's going to be a deep subject. So have your waders on. I love you, Cynthia. I love all y'all, even if Randy's fake job, I really don't even work. There's that at Burger King and McDonald's.
Wait, you have a fake job just like Wendy?
Yeah.
Oh my. I didn't
Have
know
you been
that.
at
How
your-
did I not know that?
I've been at my fake job for about 4.5 years now at Burger King and McDonald's and Whataburger.
And here I thought I knew everything about you.
Yeah. Fake.
Fake.
Too
Fake.
bad I started saying something I ain't gonna. All right, I will see y'all tonight, and I don't know what you're talking about, Stephanie. Chick-fil-A, yeah, that was a hard one because every guest we have to say. What do we have to say? My pleasure. My pleasure.
My pleasure. My
Pleasure.
pleasure.
No, yeah, no, Cash. Don't believe what you read. All right, this stream it can stay up. What movie? It's Green Book. Green Book. Ziggy, I love you so much. And thank you for the ones that disagree with me and still love me because I still love y'all. So there's that. And I'll see y'all tonight at 7 Central, 8
Eastern.
Eastern.
Yep.
What's Pacific?
Pacific would be 5.
Okay, forget that. Don't listen to that.
5
7
Pacific.
Eastern. Bye, y'all.
Just go look on Randy's community page.
Yeah. It says it's 7 my time, 8 Yabba time. I don't know why our ice cream machines are always broke over at the McDonald's. Have a good day, y'all. See y'all tonight.
See you later.